Hello students, welcome my class. Now in the last three class we are in the polynomials. Last class we have discussed about the quadratic polynomial and the cubic polynomials and their zeros like that one. Now today first of all we will discuss about the division algorithm of the polynomial. We have got in the real number also the division algorithm. Now we will go for the polynomial. Suppose you are having a polynomial fx and gx is also another polynomial. Then there are two others polynomials such that qx and rx, such that when fx is divided by gx, then you will get, that is the division algorithm's rules you can say. What you will get, that is fx equal to gx into qx plus rx. What is this rx? You can say that is the remainder polynomial. So rx, that should be 0 or its condition, that is degree of rx must be less than the degree of gx. This is the division algorithm. Means in the division rule we can see that one, when fx is divided by the gx and this gx should not be equal to 0, that is also very important part, gx not equal to 0, then you are getting qx as the quotient and rx as the remainder. Then by the dividend equal to divisor into quotient plus remainder, that's rule you can get fx equal to gx into qx plus rx, where rx, that is either it will be 0 or its degree of the rx is less than the degree of the gx. If that rx equal to 0, means after dividing you are getting that is 0 remainder, that means completely divisible, then we say that gx is the factor of fx. Is it okay? So this is the division algorithm rule. Now we can divide any polynomial by any other polynomials, and then you can verify also. You may get some questions, and in that respect, one question, suppose out of these 4, any 3's are given, you can find out the fourth one by applying this rule. So suppose one question in your book also it is having, that is the question number, it is your question number 10 in the exercise 2b, that is we are going to discuss. Just suppose you are having one polynomial is dividing by another polynomial gx. That question 10 is saying what they call, on dividing 3x cube plus x square plus 2x plus 5 is divided by gx, then quotient is having and remainder is having. Quotient is given, suppose that is I am denoting by qx, that is equal to 3x minus 5, and remainder is given, that is suppose we have taken as rx, that is also a polynomial, that is remainder is having here 9x plus 10 respectively. Then find gx by which we are dividing, that to be find out. This is the question. तो हम लोग इसको let fx equal to this one, fx equal to what the polynomial is having, that we have supposed, and gx to be find out, here qx is having. So from the division algorithm, we get fx equal to gx into qx plus rx. Here you have to find out gx, this one to be find out. So that to be only one side, rest all to be taken one side. So first Rx if you have taken, that is fx minus Rx equal to gx into qx, or by qx equal to gx you are having. So you will have the gx equal to this one. So from that respect, gx equal to fx means you are having 3x cube plus x square plus 2x plus 5 minus Rx. Minus Rx means you are having 9x plus 10. So minus that means minus 9x minus 10 divided by qx. Qx is given to you 3x minus 5. So it will be ultimately 3x cube plus x square plus 2x, or 2x minus 9x. So it will be what? It will be your minus 7x plus 5 minus 10 means minus 5 whole divided by 3x minus 5. Now we have to divide this one. So we have to rub now. Divide this one, 3x cube plus x square minus 7x minus 5 by 3x minus 5. So it will be 3x cube plus x square minus 7x minus 5 is dividing by what? 3x minus 5. So first of all, x cube means x square, by that it will go. So 3x cube minus 5x square. So it will be 5 and 1, 6x square minus 7x minus 5. So if you for 6x square means by plus 3x it will go. So 3x, 3 to the 6x square minus 3 5s are, oh sorry, it will be 3x, it will be 2x. So 2 3 is 6x square minus 2 5s are 10x. Then ultimately it will come plus 3x minus 5. X minus 5. So it will go by what? 1. So 3x minus 5. It will be completely cancelled. So ultimately, what's the quotient you are getting, result you are getting, that is your gx. After this you can write therefore gx equal to x square plus 2x plus 4. Okay, so this is one kind of question. Out of 4 parts, fx, gx, qx, rx, any 3 may be given. You can find out the 4th one. And using this result also, out of the 4 things, that is means suppose 4 degrees polynomial you are having. From this polynomial 2 zeros are given, suppose. 1 zeros are given, any number of zeros are given. You have to find out the other zeros, all the zeros. Then how can find out? This type of questions are very important. Usually each and every year it is coming nowadays. So few questions you may have like this one. We can go with this. Let's see the question in your book also. Question number 16 in this exercise. Find all the zeros of x4 plus x cube minus 23x square minus 3x plus 60 if it is given that 2 of its zeros are root 3 or minus root 3. Means given polynomial and its 2 zeros are also given. You have to find out the other zeros. See this question. Question number 16 if we go. Suppose fx is equal to given x4 plus x square minus 23x square x4 minus plus x cube 16 minus 23x square minus 3x plus 60. Check that one. x4 plus x cube minus 23x square minus 3x plus 60. It is given that 2 of its zeros are root 3 and minus root 3. Then find all other zeros. So since root 3 and minus root 3 are 2 zeros, of the polynomial fx. So we know that one from the factor theorem also, if root 3 is a 0 of the polynomial, so x minus root 3 is a factor of that polynomial. So from there we can say x minus root 3 and minus root 3 if we have taken x plus root 3 are two zeros. Consequently, their product, that means x minus root 3 into x plus root 3. So ultimately x square minus 3 is a also factor of fx. So if x square minus 3 you got the one factor, you can get the others factor also. How can you get that other factor? So like that previous one, you have to divide the given polynomial by this. What's the factor you got? So divide this one, x4 plus 3x cube minus 23x square minus 3x plus 60 by that factor. What you got? This one also. This, but with one x square minus 3. So first of all it will go by x square, it will be x4 minus 3x square. So here it will be like terms you have to write. It is coming x cube minus 23 plus 3 means minus 20x square minus 3x plus 60. Now it will be x cube means it will go by x. So it will be then plus x. So you are getting x cube minus 3x. Right? Like terms below the like terms. It is be already minus 20x square minus plus it will be removed and plus 60 is left. So 20x square. So minus 20 it will be. So minus 20x square minus plus 320 60. It will be over. So ultimately it will be divisible. So one factor you got x cube, x square minus 3, then the remaining factor you are having x square plus x minus 20. So therefore fx can be written as this is, can be written as, you know, gx is this one ultimately and it is your qx and rest you are having that is 0. But these already you have root 3 and minus root 3 are the factor, so no need to factorize this one. You have to get there from there which are the factor or which are the zeros. So x square minus 3 by middle term splitting you can do minus 20 means plus 5 minus 4. So ultimately you will get x plus 5 into x minus 4. So for other zeros you can get x plus 5 equal to 0 or x minus 4 equal to 0 means x equal to minus 5, x equal to 4. So 4 and minus 5 are the other zeros and two zeros root 3 and minus root 3's are given. Therefore we can say here what the question is asking. If it is saying that find other zeros, then you will say other zeros are 4 and minus 5. And if it is asking you write all the zeros, find all the zeros, then you will write here all the zeros are, first of all you will have root 3 minus root 3 and then you are getting now 4 and minus 5. Is it okay? So this type of question is very important. You will practice all these types. With this, throughout the total polynomials assignment I will give today with that chapters, and you will go through that on my class, then you will get the assignment also there and complete and submit there also. Okay.